Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. North America, or wherever you may find yourself. I'm Silver Sterling, and are you ready for a mystery? Hexaco Motor Oils presents the Hexaco Mystery Radio Hour, sponsored by Hexaco. Tonight, we bring you tales from the gritty streets of Chicago with Gunn for Hire.
Well, it's time we round out this crew. Next up is Miles Pike. He's a cat who makes it his business to cure your ills, but don't pay any attention to his vices. This back alley doc spends part of his free time playing sax pickup gigs in dance halls and speakeasys, and the rest of his free time replacing the A with an E in sax when it comes to playing with the ladies in those clubs. And if that doesn't draw enough heat, he's smack dab in the middle of a three-sided war brewing in Capone's outfit. If that doesn't say Physician Heal Thyself, nothing does.
My needle pops through the skin of the tough I'm working on. Says he got cut by some palook from a Southside gang. I give him a grunt as if to say, I don't need to know, as I tie up his stitches and send him on his way. I pace back and forth then in my hush-hush office, waiting for more of the outfit's muscle to come in here, cut or shot. It's like I never left the service. I was a doc there, and a doc here. Of course, back in the Great One, or the Weird One, depending on where, or what you fought, we were at least fighting for something. Here on the streets of Chicago, we're fighting for what? Bathtub gin and a couple of square blocks of brownstone? That might be what they're fighting for, but not me. I've got a bigger prize to go after, and I'll play their game until it gets me what I want. And what do I want right now? Some company. The soft and smooth kind. The kind that has the sweet scent of flowers and powder. The kind that laughs at your jokes, even when they're not funny. The kind with the tender smiles to make your hard edge a little more blunt. Yeah, I know it's bad behavior, but I gotta feed the demon to get the treats. And the things that cat lets me be able to do is damn impressive. Some might even call it magical. The night air is cold as I hit the streets. I know exactly where I'm going. It's pleasure before pleasure. Plus, nothing makes the ladies sway more than when I play.
Miles, you find yourself, it's kind of an open mic night in a certain sense, even though they don't really necessarily have microphones here, but it's at the Bourbon Street Bar where you do play quite often. You and a number of other musicians have been kind of doing revolving solo sets, and Cammie, the owner of the Bourbon Street, she gives you usually a few dollars, for the night, but she'll pay you mostly in drinks, whether they are alcoholic or non, your choice. She trusts you. But you're up there and you're playing one of your sets. And why don't you give me a performance check and let's see how you do here. Okay, cool. Actually, you're doing quite well tonight. You're actually, and you've even, all of you guys also set out a tip jar, and you've been getting a couple of tips as you've been playing. But surprisingly, and you can't recall if this has ever been this way. In fact, you're pretty sure it hasn't. you see Gloria in the crowd through the smoky haze. You're a nurse, sometime nurse assistant there in the crowd, and she's not alone. Looks like she is sitting at a table. She's sharing some drinks with another man. Got a nice suit on, although you can tell that it doesn't quite fit right. It's close. But you finish your set, and you make your way over to the bar to wet your whistle. And Gloria kind of slides her way up next to you at the bar as a couple of the other patrons, are kind of saying their goodbyes to you and congratulating you and thanking you for the music. I knew that you played well. I just didn't know that you played that good. And she kind of smiles. How long have you been playing here? I mean, I know you told me that you play here sometimes, but I didn't think that you would be here tonight.
Just happen to have an off night. Step in where I can.
Yeah, it's. I know that we've both been kind of busy, at taking care of some folks and whatnot, but it does feel good to have a free night, right?
It does. So, who's the Jake?
Oh yeah, that's Harry. He's I met him a couple weeks back. He works at a bank.
Really? What bank?
The First State, down off Lincoln.
What does he do?
Oh, he's she looks around. He's a banker. I don't know. He does bank things. I think he works.
He's a banker. He does bank things. Gloria, you're smarter than that.
No, I think he works with. Loans, mostly.
Is he treating you right?
He seems to be nice so far. He took me out here, and we had a good dinner earlier. So I'd say so.
Good. Well, you have a nice time.
I'm enjoying it. Are you playing some more?
I think my set's over, but if I need to, I will.
As you finish up that line, Harry, he comes over and he says, "Oh, Gloria said that she knew you. You're Miles, right?"
Right. How you doing? You're Harry, right?
I'm good. I'm Harry.
Nice to meet you.
He sticks out his hand to shake it there. And what do you do these days for a living? How are you getting by in these times?
Me? I'm a doctor. Surgeon.
Oh, well. Congratulations. Very nice. Yeah, there's no end of people getting hurt, especially of late, right?
No, it's business is good.
It sounds funny to hear you say it that way, but I suppose, yeah, if you're helping people out and all that.
Is what it is.
With a lot of the violence of late, do you see a lot of like bad injuries kind of thing, or?
We get our share.
I see. Oh, which hospital are you at?
I don't have a hospital. I have a clinic nearby.
Oh, you got your own practice.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's very good. And you've been able to stay open, stay in business.
Oh yeah. Like I said, plenty of business.
I see. Are people able to pay their bills and whatnot for you?
Sometimes we do in trade, but we're doing all right.
Oh, he reaches into his suit coat and pulls out a little billfold and flips it open.
Does he pull from like?
Yeah, it's like right hand into left breast.
Yeah, like he's pulling out a gun. I get a little nervous as he does that.
Oh no. It's
just hey, keep your hands where we can see them here.
No. It's I've never actually handled the gun myself. No, he extends a card towards you. I don't know if Gloria here told you, but I work in banking. I do mostly loans. We do business loans. And
do you?
Rates are good, especially at times like these. We're trying to, get some more cash circulating. And if the business is good for you and you've got some good income going on there, you ever think about expanding? Definitely you might want to consider us.
Keep you in mind. I take it business for you is good.
Well, it could be a little bit better. Times aren't the best at the moment, but I do what I can. Make me a notice check while he says that. You got a 9 there? Ooh,
I did.
Nicely done. He's not necessarily lying to you, but he's not telling you the complete truth with what he's saying.
Okay.
But yeah, no, times are tough, but I get by.
Glad to hear it.
It seems odd that is this playing the saxophone? That a hobby of yours?
It is. Been playing for a few years.
You in a band?
No. I just come in and play with the house band here when they need somebody or willing to have me sit in.
Yeah. Huh. Well, all right. Well, you do good. You do good.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Hey, Gloria, you ready to step it on out? Oh yeah, no, that's fine, Harry. It's good to see you again, Miles. And she reaches out and touches you on the shoulder, and then just kind of lets the hand just kind of linger as it slowly pulls away.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be seeing you, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See ya, Harry. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Miles.
I'll stick out my hand and
you keep that card. Yeah, and he definitely shakes your hand back.
I'll reach into my pocket, pull out my card, and hand it to him. And if you ever need any help.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
Have a nice night.
You as well. And they disappear through the crowd and make their way towards the exit. It's the same Friday night for you, by the way, and you know that at some point here, your plan was to meet up with, at the very least, the four of you do generally try and get together every couple of weeks or so just to kind of catch up and chat and whatnot with each other. But if you want to do another set, Cammy is more than happy to let you play, but if you want to head out of the...
No, I'll do another set.
All right. Make me another performance check, and let's see how it goes.
First set was better.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Between the two or three sets that you did, first set was much better. This one, your freestyle jazz, just either you. I mean, it still was good, but it didn't have quite the same flow.
Crowd turns on me, throws tomatoes, a whole bit.
You actually, between your various tips and whatnot, you pull in a grand total of. We'll go ahead and give you the whole $15. People are feeling generous tonight.
Alrighty.
You got a raise on your first one, so that's not bad. As you're cleaning up and cleaning your saxophone, you're backstage, and you're getting your stuff together, and the other musicians are there and chatting with you. Miles, you planning on coming back next week?
Plan on it. If you'll have me.
All right. Cammy didn't say no to me, so I'm sure she ain't going to say no to you. I was thinking more about maybe we should. This is the bass player. I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
I think you and I we could definitely get something going well here together. Just the two of us. We could do. I don't know. I mean, I know that you've said before you're not necessarily a regular band kind of guy, but like a duet, maybe this might be like a duo. We could. What are you thinking?
You don't think we need a drummer?
Well, I mean, if you want to get a drummer, I mean, we could do that. But that's starting to get a full band. But I'm good for it.
A trio's good.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with a trio.
A trio, right?
A little hot trio.
Yeah.
Big band like we got going here. Trio's a nice little change of pace.
I think we could do that.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I know a few people with. a lot of the drummers I know, they're kind of drunks, but I'll see what I can find out. We can maybe do some auditions or something.
Sure.
You know, a couple weeks or something, huh?
As long as business is slow enough for me.
All right.
Remember, this isn't my prime job, man.
No, I know. It's I get you. I get you. And I'm hoping I can get in with a couple of the factories myself, and just try and hold down something for a little bit. But work's been pretty tight lately.
What do you do?
And I go down to the docks and stuff, but he kind of runs his fingers. I would hate to hurt these. I got to be able to. You got to be able to.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, I'm a surgeon.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That reminds me.
You got a thing.
Yeah, I got the back here, man. It's. I mean, do you mind? Can you take a look?
Why don't you come by the clinic? I'll do it for free for you, man. We'll take a look.
All right. Okay. Yeah. No, all right. That's.
Come by during business hours, man. Once I'm away from the clinic, man, I don't like doing all that.
Right. No. Yeah, my cousin's a lawyer, and I'd asked him some questions. We were at a birthday party once, and some legal questions. He kind of got that same thing. So no, I get it, man. It's all right. Yeah. Okay, I'll come by the clinic. You bet.
Yeah, no charge, man.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, yeah. Good talking to you. Good talking to you, Miles. You take care of yourself, man.
You too, man.
Yeah. As you walk out, you get your saxophone and everything packed up, and you're heading out on your way to go and meet Irving. You step out in the alley, and of course, snow is falling nice and light, and a couple of street lamps are there, but there's some serious shadows kind of going on. And you step out, door closes behind you. You're about to take your steps towards the street to make your way. You hear a voice from the shadows behind you. Hey, Miles.
Do I recognize the voice?
It's too throaty to be sure.
All right. I will slowly turn to the right. I'll have my saxophone case in front of me.
There's been a change of plans.
Kind of change.
There's a pause, and he says, we're not sure if Al's gonna stay loyal, And so with the prohibition coming to an end, we think he might have something else planned. We think that he might take a break or make a break from the family. We don't need that.
No, we don't.
We've been hearing some troubling rumors about things going on inside. So we need you to find what he might be up to or what's going on.
How do you expect me to do that?
You've been doing real good so far, Miles. We've been real happy with you. And you're a smart guy. You're a doctor. I'm sure that you'll figure it out, right?
Sure.
Yeah. That's good. You're doing good, Miles. Family's happy. You keep it up, Miles, okay?
Glad the family's happy. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, that's all that matters.
La familia.
Yeah, that's right. Good job with the sax tonight. Sounds real good.
Thanks.
All right, you stay warm, Miles. You stay warm.
You be cool.
And you hear footsteps on concrete, but you can't see. It's clearly staying in the shadows as they fade away from you.
And now, some wondrous words of wisdom about products to make your life better.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important message from the future. Friends, did you know that many years from now, quality audio dramas such as this will no longer be transmitted via terrestrial airwaves? Rather, they'll be delivered in pods, and among these so-called podcasts, none has more pulse-pounding action, more gut-busting hilarity, or more tasteful eroticism than Bohemian Galaxy. You'll thrill to the daring deeds of Captain Sully and his faithful crew. You'll rage at the malevolent miscreants of Cytosun Corporation and their mad science run amok. And you'll swoon as young Barnaby Cox seeks love amongst the stars. So run, don't walk to subscribe to Bohemian Galaxy wherever fine podcasts are found. And we'll see you around the galaxy.
Well, nothing says trouble like family trouble, and it looks like Miles has got more of that kind of trouble than you'd find at Thanksgiving dinner. Here's hoping the good doc has the right prescription to make everything all better. Well, now it's time to get this whole crew together and see what mess they make. Thanks for sticking around. You might think December in Chicago is going to be cold, but with these four, it's nothing but hot. Alright, that's enough for now. But just so we're clear, the part of Miles Pike is played by Scott R. Nelson, and the boss in charge of this clip joint is Chris Hussey. I'm E.I. Wick, and remember, taking a wooden nickel is less trouble than a ghost rock dime.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Hexaco Mystery Radio Hour. This game references the Savage Worlds game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Hexaco wants to remind you to make your car run like magic and always use great Hexaco products. Until next time, I'm Silver Sterling, reminding you to always keep one eye on the shadows.